My name is Dr. David Benversing. I'd like to share with you the most effective ways to relieve the pain associated with neck pain. Now, there's three main treatments that we use in our office that are very effective if used by themselves, but when used in combination, they're extremely effective in helping reduce the amount of pain associated with neck pain. Those three therapies are the chiropractic adjustment, electrical muscle stimulation, and traction. The chiropractic adjustment helps out in three very important ways. It helps out with the disc, it helps out with the joints in those areas, and it also helps out with the spinal nerve. Now, with regard to the disc in that neck area, when the chiropractic adjustment is applied, a lot of times the space and the ability of that disc is increased and allowed to decrease the amount of pain or inflammation in that area. When we're talking about the joints in that neck, a lot of times the joints, when they have the increase in pressure in that area, will cause neck pain. And if we can decrease that pressure through the chiropractic adjustment, it will decrease the amount of pain that we're experiencing in that area as well. And lastly, when we're talking about the spinal nerves or the nerves that are coming out of your neck and we are applying a chiropractic adjustment, it will increase the area or the holes for those nerves to come out of your neck and again decrease the amount of pain and effectively help you out with your neck pain. With regards to the electrical muscle stimulation, there are three main effects that has as well. The first effect is reducing the amount of pain that you're experiencing. The second one is going to reduce the muscle spasm or muscle tightness in that area. And lastly, it's going to help out with the reduction in inflammation. Now, with regards to helping out with the pain, when we're providing that mild electrical stimulation to those areas, that electricity that's going through there is going to help basically block the nerves or not allow the nerves in those areas to transmit the pain and effectively block the pain from coming out of that area. The next thing that's going to happen is it's going to help reduce the muscle tightness and the muscle spasms in those areas. So again, that's going to help loosen things up in that area of your neck. And lastly, with the electrical muscle stimulation, it's going to have a pulsing-like factor, so it's going to help clear out and essentially reduce the amount of inflammation in that area, which the inflammation is one of the major contributors to causing pain in that area as well. And then lastly, with regards to traction, there's going to be two main areas that the traction is going to help out with regards to that neck pain. The first one is again going to be helping out with that disc. If we are going to be tractioning those bones apart and allowing that disc to have more space to move and function, it's going to effectively reduce the amount of pain that could be coming from that disc. The next thing we're going to be talking about is the joints in those areas. Again, if we can reduce the amount of stress or tension that's going through those joints in those areas through that traction, again, that's going to effectively reduce the amount of pain that we're having in that area as well. Now, patients, when they're typically talking about the symptoms that we help out with regards to the neck pain, a lot of times they're going to tell us about how their pain levels have gone down dramatically, how they've improved their ranges of motion, and how they've also increased or decreased their muscle spasm and their muscle tightness. And lastly, because the nerves in your neck go down into your arms and hands, a lot of times if people are having symptoms such as numbness or tingling or pain going down into their arms and hands, we can also affect and help out with those issues as well with this type of a treatment. Now, when people are telling us how much better they feel, they also tell us how much they're able to do in their day-to-day activities. One of them being able to work and do things pain-free at work throughout the entire day. They're able to work longer, they're able to work at a more focused level. The next thing that we're going to be looking at is their ability to do their activities of daily living at a higher level or at a pain-free level. They're able to, wash themselves, their daily hygiene. They're able to put their shirts on without having any pain. They're able to brush their hair, things along those lines. And lastly, they're also going to be experiencing or able to sleep a lot better at night. They're going to be falling asleep better, they're going to be staying asleep longer, and they're going to be feeling more rested and regenerated in the morning after they're done with our treatment. So, if you're in pain, we'd love to help. Please give our office a call at 618-519-9334.